Grounded until you make peace with your stepmom. Dad bellowed before our entire family. Snickers spread. My face scorched, but I merely uttered, "Very well." The next dawn, he mocked. "Found your position at last." Then he saw my chamber deserted. Then our lawyer burst in, quaking. "Sir, what have you caused? Can you imagine being 28 years old, a successful adult, and your own father points his finger at you in front of 45 people and barks, 'You're grounded,' until you apologize to your stepmother?" Yeah, that happened. But what he didn't know was that his cruel joke, his public humiliation, would cost him everything just 72 hours later. What if I told you that moment of complete disbelief, that feeling of utter betrayal, was the beginning of his absolute undoing, all because he grounded the wrong daughter? For 3 long years, I lived in my father Marcus's reconstructed family. Reconstructed for him, that is. For me, it felt more like being an unwanted tenant in my own home. Every single month, I transferred a staggering $8,500 into their household account. That covered 70% of all their expenses for a house where I was barely even acknowledged. The master bedroom renovation? My money. The pool maintenance? Mine. Bradley's shiny new BMW for his 26th birthday? Oh yeah, that was my money too. Stephanie handles some IT tasks for the company, my father would tell his business associates, waving his hand dismissively whenever they visited. IT tasks. He had no idea. I had single-handedly dragged his construction firm back from the brink of bankruptcy by modernizing their entire digital infrastructure. That multi-million-dollar government contract they bragged about last year? I wrote every technical specification, stayed up for 72 hours straight to hit the deadline. But at the celebration dinner, Marcus raised his champagne glass to Bradley, praising his vision and leadership. My stepmother, Veronica, she was a master at erasing me. "Oh, Stephanie's around here somewhere," she'd purr when guests asked, waving a perfectly manicured hand. A manicure I'd paid for, naturally. "She's so quiet, you'd hardly know she exists." Unlike Bradley, who's just such a natural leader. The truth was, I made way more money than I ever let them know. My official salary from his IT support department was modest, sure. But the consulting work I did on weekends, the side projects they thought were just me playing with computers, those had built something significant. Something they couldn't even begin to imagine. Every morning, I'd leave for what they assumed was my little tech job. Their words, not mine. They never asked where, exactly. Never wondered why I had a reserved parking spot in the heart of the financial district. They certainly never questioned why